I always find it interesting when Caitlin Clark fans come to defend her by saying it's not her fault that Indiana Fever fans are sometimes racist and homophobic towards players. Sure, it's not her fault, but she's definitely complicit in it. She's definitely complicit. Like, when are you going to stand up and tell Dave Portnoy to shut the fuck up?
So now we get to find out how trash Indiana Fever fans are. Caitlin Clark gets injured. She's sidelined for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks. And the fans are saying they're not watching for 2 weeks. Watch how the ratings fall. We're not going to watch. We now see that you were never WNBA fans. You were just cult members worshiping your great white hope. They're always talking about the Cinderella story, more like the KKK-erella story. Let us help this white woman save this black women league. And y'all literally have Aaliyah Boston. She is dope. She's a dog, and y'all won't watch her. Aaliyah, let this be a lesson to you. You were so quick to jump up in Angel Reese's face to save Caitlin. Now her racist fans jumping away from your black ass. This is why I believe every bit of those racist claims. Because if a fan base is just ready to up and disappear because a person is out for 2 weeks, it was never about being a fan. It was about a narrative. That is not fandom. That's propaganda.
The new fans that sit there and yell racial slurs at myself, my teammates, and the people that I play against. Because yeah, those might be opponents, but those are friends too. You know, they don't deserve that. So I don't appreciate the new fans that think it's okay to do that.
Results in offsetting technicals. So because it's a flagrant, it's Reese who has to shoot these free throws, and then Chicago will maintain the basketball. Reese misses the first. Mark the time and the score. You never know how these moments can spark something for a team. Stephanie White is still trying to explain why she felt like it was not.
The officials got it right.
I agree.
They got it right. That if you only saw the angle with the right side, but as soon as you see the push on the left side, they got it right.
Results in offsetting technicals. So because it's a flagrant, it's Reese who has to shoot these free throws, and then Chicago will maintain the basketball. Reese misses the first. Mark the time and the score. You never know how these moments. Contact from Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you. And she goes in. There is a little bit extra there from Caitlin Clark in terms of the foul. It's definitely a hard foul. It's not a foul that's putting somebody in a position to get injured. But yes, I think it should be upgraded to a flagrant on Caitlin Clark because of that left arm as it wraps around and pushes.
The initial, you understood what Caitlin was doing initially because she sees a wide open layup. You'd rather put Reese in the line.
After review, the on-court ruling of a personal foul on Caitlin Clark has been upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. In addition, there is a double technical on Boston and Reese, which offsets.
So there you go. The initial contact.
Y'all are fucking liars. Y'all are not watching for Caitlin Clark. Y'all are watching for the ability to use Caitlin Clark as a prop to down black women. And that's why most of y'all haven't tuned into the WNBA and said it was boring up until this point because you had no one to rally behind. And we all know that y'all hate black women, even people on the national stage like Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith. But now that y'all finally found y'all's gem, y'all palpable gem to use against black women, y'all are like, oh, I'm WNBA'd up. I'm WNBA'd up. Just to spew hate in your discourse. You don't even talk about the games, bro. Y'all just be talking about how Caitlin Clark is better than everybody. Talk about how everybody's bullying Caitlin Clark. Have y'all played a sport? Have y'all watched a competitive sport, let alone play it? Are you serious right now? Like, are we joking? Ever since this discourse has started, I haven't taken it seriously because I know what y'all are on. I know this is just disingenuous shit. Y'all don't care about basketball. Y'all don't care about women's basketball. Y'all care about downing black women because it's also a part of your everyday life. And this is why I say race is embedded in everything because it doesn't matter where you're at. People will always try to down black women. People will always try to dismantle them and take away everything from them. All the while, Caitlin Clark herself as a person does not give a fuck about any of this shit. That's how I know it's just you guys wanting to push this agenda to down black women instead of actually caring.
Some of y'all WNBA fan bases be louder than y'all win column. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Delusion in the WNBA is at an all-time high, and I gotta say, the fans are to blame. So let's talk about the most delusional fan bases, and don't get mad, because I know how y'all like to tussle. So here is my official ranking of the most delusional worst fan bases in the WNBA. First up on my list, and rightfully so, we have the Indiana Fever. We got the Indiana Fever, aka the Caitlin Clark fans. First of all, they think every Caitlin assist deserves a standing ovation. They claim she gets no help even when other players outscore her. And they also ignore losing records like they're inevitable. They blame the moon, her teammates, the refs. They blame anyone but Caitlin. They act like Caitlin Clark invented the game of basketball. You can't even breathe too hard against Caitlin. The fan base is yelling, assault, assault, send him to jail. Next up, we got the Chicago Sky fan base. They are coming in at number 2. They be talking like they're contenders when they're damn near fighting for a spot at the bottom. They treat every single Angel Reese rebound like it's a finals MVP moment. Not gonna lie. Sky fans be like, yeah, we're young, and what else? Angel Reese is averaging a double-double, but let's be real. That does not make y'all contenders of any damn thing. Next up, we got the Las Vegas Aces. One thing Aces fans are going to do is keep living like we're in 2022. Give it up, let it go. Y'all don't have the same team. Y'all are not as good as 2022. Let it go. Let it go. They live off injuries every time they slip up. It's always, oh, that's because so-and-so's hurt. Y'all got a team full of goats. Make some shit shake. They got out of their losing streak the other day against the Fever, and now it's, we're back. Back from what? And they still claim everybody is scared of them. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. Y'all not even in the top of the league. Let it go. Let it go. Stop living off that popularity from years ago. If y'all want to talk the talk, y'all need to make sure y'all team walks the walk. Because ain't none of these teams contenders for shit, if we being honest. So let me know y'all thoughts on who y'all think are the worst delusional fan bases in the W. Let me know in the comments and let's have a chat. Don't get on here with all that rah-rah talk about I'm hating, because it ain't none of that. And let me know what team y'all repping. Follow for more women's basketball. More.
Rebecca Allen, too strong on a 3. And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark. Afterwards has something to say as Clark walks away. We know there are always increased eyeballs, energy, and attention.
Indiana Fever have the nastiest fans in the W. Word to Dijonay. Like, there's no reason why multiple players and multiple teams have complained about the harassment that comes from this fan base, yet the WNBA has done nothing. Not only has it come from other players, it's come from one of their own players. Aaliyah Boston had to deactivate last season. She had to deactivate her Twitter last season because those clan members were on her neck. They were on her neck. They were harassing her because they felt like she was selling them. So that's even why when I see her try to run behind Angel the way that she did after that foul, I'm looking at you sideways. And I see why every big in the league got beef with you. I see now. I see. And then the fact that these people are still harassing Nalissa and Dijonay when Nalissa's not even on that team anymore. Again, like, nasty fans, nasty people. These are the same people that were in Diamond DeShield's DMs last season wishing her death threats. And then it's just like, for this girl to really sit there in all of this and say nothing, like, it's crazy to me. People want to say, oh, what can she really do? She doesn't control the fans. If she don't check them, who will? Let's be serious. Because y'all saw how people reacted when she came out in support of Taylor Swift. Not like came out, but when she reposted that thing for Taylor Swift, y'all saw how people reacted over that, right? You saw that. Like, people say that and it's very disingenuous because y'all are acting as if people are not using this girl as a weapon to be racist because they see her as some sort of blank slate. Duh. That's why they don't do it with Paige. Because Paige just made it clear she's not no blank slate. So it's like, again, for you to sit there and allow your fans to do that even to your own teammate, it lets me know exactly the kind of person you are. Like, this is like, come on, like, and yeah, like, even the whole Taylor Swift thing, I think what that was Taylor had posted something in support of Kamala Harris, and I think Caitlyn had reposted this. When she reposted that, like, there was some backlash from her fans, because it was like, oh no, like, we're not on that side. And you had a lot of people in her comments who were like, oh, I'm disappointed in you, I can't support you no more, da-da-da. I saw it myself. So again, when y'all try to act as if her saying something about this or speaking out against this isn't going to do something, you're lying. You're wrong. And I want you to ask yourself too, if you had like your favorite athlete or whatever it was, and you were harassing people online, or you were taking up for them real hard and stuff, and they told you, yo, chill, like, we don't need to do all that, like, that not all that is needed, would that make you stop? Yes or no? Yes, it would. Like, stop being crazy. What? Not even necessarily maybe because what I think you're saying is morally correct, but maybe just because it's like, dang, like, I'm trying to support you, you don't want my support, okay, fine, I'm not supporting you, period. That's how people are. Like, if she say something, trust me, it will calm down a little bit. But Angel, stay down, we rocking with you.
But that needs to be addressed, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh, okay. Inappropriate.
The fans have brought just a bunch of vitriol and just evilness to everything. Yes. And they're like, we don't watch the rest of those players. They're garbage. We're only watching Caitlyn. I'm like, bro, she's not the only person on the TV.
Right.
There's people on the TV. She has a whole team.
Right.
You know, and then they down the entire league. Like, I don't watch that league, is trash. But Caitlyn is great. She's in that league, bro.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that means, what does that mean?
Right.
Is she making it better? They have to stop this.
Right.
And I'm hoping that the evilness drops off and the people who really care keep watching.
Keep watching.
You know, I just think that some of the people are using this as fuel for other political things.
Absolutely. Clark actually, if you looked at the ref like, yo, you ain't call that? And then fouled her. And now we're still talking about this 5-6 days later. What we want to do is make it a race war. And it's a right and wrong thing to me personally. And this shit turned into a whole black woman growing up, what they had to go through and struggle, and they just don't see it. And I'm not saying black women didn't, but this is all from a foul. It turned to a foul into Rosa.
The bullying and the harassment from fans online, that's a little hard for the league to, you know, deal with. But that's happening in our arenas. It's so easy to put some people out there in that arena. It's so easy to put a few people, you know, around the arena that's just there to act like fans and listen and hear what's going on, and to be able to point these people out so we don't have to deal with that. Because me at a game feeling unsafe because we got people chanting me to go back to Russia, or I'm un-American and all this other stuff, like, that's when it's like, all right, I can't even focus on the game because, like, I'm trying to figure out what your intentions are, because this world crazy and we've seen some wild things. Anything can happen.
Do you not feel safe at times while playing?
There's times in games where I've talked with some of my fellow people that play in the league, and it's just, there's certain places where it's like, what's going on here? This ain't even banter. Like, you're not even going against me as a fan. Like, you're going against me on a personal level. These are attacks, you know, the slurs that are being said, you know, in certain gyms and stuff, like, around the league.
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid. And Diana said it best. This kid's in for a rude awakening. This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years. She's just not built for the physicality of this league. Yeah, and she's not quick enough to get away from
Paige Beckers does a very good job of this. All of the time. She's very loud, very vocal, all the time. Paige's fan base is absolutely nothing like the fake NBA fans that popped up when Caitlin Clark came into the league. Her fan base is nothing like that, and that's a white girl from Minnesota. Love Paige to death. I love her style of play. I love the way that she denounces racism, the way that she does all of those things. She's everything when it comes to social justice that Caitlin Clark is not. There's no denying that. You guys could be mad about it all you want to.
Just to ask you directly, when people use your name for racism, misogyny, whatever, what is your response to that specifically?
Yeah, I think it's disappointing. I think, everybody in our world, deserves the same amount of respect. The women on our league deserve the same amount of respect. So people should not be using my name to push those agendas. It's disappointing. It's not acceptable. But yeah, I mean, this league is a league I grew up admiring and wanting to be a part of. Like, some of the women in this league were my biggest idols and role models growing up and helped me want to achieve this moment right here that I get to play in every single night. So just treating every single woman in this league with the same amount of respect, I think is just a basic human thing that everybody should do. Like, just be a kind person and treat them, how you would want to be treated. And I think it's, very simple.
Caitlin Clark is literally the Taylor Swift of the WNBA, because you can't say nothing about her or criticize anything around her without people taking it so personally. Did I say Caitlin Clark doesn't deserve the attention she's getting? No. Did I blame Caitlin for the Caitlin Clark Klux Klan unleashing their wrath on every black girl that walks past her? No. Actually, Caitlin Clark probably hates those people just as much as I do. The problem is, Caitlin Clark is a basketball player. She's not thinking about y'all or your politics or your narrative surrounding her. She actually didn't ask for any of that shit. This is a girl who grew up idolizing a league full of black women that gave her even the idea and platform to have this dream that she's living now. I would even go as far as to say half of Caitlin Clark's fans don't even like her or basketball. They're just using her as an excuse to be racist. But I will say this. Kelsey Plum beat that scoring record before Caitlin Clark did. And does she have a fan base like Caitlin Clark's? No, because she's very vocally anti-racist. Paige Beckers was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark. She just got hurt. Her fan base doesn't act like this because Paige's opinions are very clear. I'll give Caitlin the fact that she has vocalized that she does not want her fans to be racist to other people. I'm sure, who would want that? She has vocalized that her and Angel Reese don't hate each other, yet her fans still pit her against Angel Reese every chance they get. But do I think Caitlin has a little bit of responsibility in the fact that she aids on the caution of neutrality so that, she doesn't lose certain deals or piss certain fans off? Hell yeah, she does that. But everybody who criticizes Caitlin Clark isn't a hater. I've actually made several really extensive videos about the amazing thing she's doing for basketball and what a good player she is and how I wish we could focus just a little bit more on that. But I will never change my opinion or shut up about the fact that if the WNBA and the outlets that cover it continue to build Caitlin Clark up as this hero savior, which in turn tears down the black women who make up a majority of their league, they are going to end up in a sticky situation when the majority of the people tuning into the WNBA love one person and hate the rest. That's all I'm saying. And the funniest part about all this is y'all call yourselves arguing on Caitlin's behalf and standing up for her, and she don't even want that shit. She's not even asking for that shit. I'm sure she would probably agree with a lot of the things I've had to say about the way the WNBA covers her.
Caitlin Clark is an endangerment to all black female athletes. It is 2025, and you cannot be scared to call out racism, especially when people are doing it in your name. We don't have to explain the concept of the Great White Hope. There are plenty of people that explain it, but specifically when it comes to sports. This is beyond whatever fan base she had in college. These are not even fans. These are people who see her as someone that can take down a black woman, that black woman being Angel Reese. Her constantly saying she wants to drown out the noise is not gonna work anymore, especially when you are part of a league whose brand is being a footer for social justice. The W has been very vocal about social justice issues for years. Hell, in 2020, you had the league back Raphael Warnock, my senator, to get Kelly Lockyer not only off as a team owner of the Dream, but out of office. She was trying to run for Senate. And if she does not cut out this racism directly, more black women are going to be in danger. Not just Angel, not just black women on Chicago Sky, all black women, including her black ass teammates. And if she continues to not only let these people use it as a great white hope, but also for the W to use this rivalry, in quotations, as marketing, further is endangering the lives of the Black and queer women in this league. Lastly, for the men that either want to switch up and be on the Protect Angel Reese, train after all the seasons of you just boosting Caitlin Clark, and to the men that basically want to jump on the Caitlin Clark support train, i.e. CGR, whatever your name is, a LeBron, we ain't gonna forget. Your karma's coming. The ancestors will deal with you.
Nobody's jealous of Caitlin Clark. They're angry at the racism.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
You can't expect Black women of the WNBA with all the hell that they catch to sit there and watch someone who is not as good as they are be elevated to a level that they were never put at. It's not fair. It's not jealousy. It's an anger, because even at this level of society and professionalism in athletics, I still have to play.
And what they're doing now is that they made the cover and they turned her into a monkey. Oh, wow. Good one. Huh, you got us, right? You turned her into a monkey. And the funny part is, side note, it's crazy that they try to make Black people monkey, because all the features that a monkey has, we don't have. That's the comedy. We don't look like that. We don't have little small lips. They got little small lips. They look like that. You know how a monkey, I'm not going to go down the list of attributes and features, okay, that they seem to have in common with their ancestral, lineage. Nevertheless, they go to the monkey. It's nothing unique. It's nothing innovative. They're just, dumb, Black person bad, white person good. Like I said, caveman, Neanderthal, freaking mindset.
They're angry at the racism and the double standard that they are witnessing. You can't expect Black women of the WNBA with all the hell that they catch to sit there and watch someone who is not as good as they are be elevated to a level that they were never put at. It's not fair. It's not jealousy. It's an anger, because even at this level of society and professionalism in athletics, I still have to play second fiddle to the white girl, even when she's not good enough.
I haven't seen you hand out lashes in a minute, Dr. Umar.
I'm going to have to start giving some out, though.
What's your thoughts on Stephen A. Smith?
I was talking to somebody the other day.